Hey, what's up guys? Brandon here for RC Nightmare. I'm hiding behind a brand new unboxing for you guys. This is the MT4 from Thunder Tiger. This is an A-scale monster truck, runs all A-scale components. We're pretty excited about this one. I'm going to open up so I can get it out of my way. This guy has all-wheel drive, of course. It's brushless powered, 2.4 radio. Looks like a lot of fun based on what we see in the box. And it is a big one. Alright, so here's how it looks when you get it. Not much to see. Let's get all these boxes out of here. So each one of these boxes holds a tire. I'll pull these out in a sec. Couple accessory boxes. Of course. Manual box, no parts in here. And there's the truck. Let's get her out of here. It's so big they had to ship the tires uninstalled. A couple zip ties, get her free. All right. Oh, bump my mic. All right, guys. There she is without the tires on it. I'll put the tires on and get you close up, but let's take a look at the chassis right away. You can see just the sheer size of this thing. It's a true A-scale, no doubt about it. This really resembles, it's kind of based off an A-scale buggy platform. So what I mean by that is we have an aluminum plate on the bottom here. Standard aluminum plate. It's probably 3 millimeters thick, maybe 3.5. A-scale buggy arms, so they're a little bit longer, of course, from the monster truck. It's just A-scale layout throughout. So you got upper stiffeners. Here's your upper brace here. That's all aluminum. Really thick aluminum shock towers. These are 3.5, maybe 4 millimeter shock towers. Big old aluminum shocks. They got dust covers on the shafts, so the debris and whatnot from running this in mud and dirt doesn't grind away at the seals on the shocks. You can see even this looks like a buggy wing mount, and it's probably what it was on one RC car, and they decided to use it for a body mount on this one, which is just fine. A-scale buggies are pretty well proven chassis, pretty bulletproof. Looking at the axles here, these are, it's got to be almost 5 millimeter thick axles, really beefy. CVDs on all the way around. Yep, CVDs on all sides. We got a sealed fluid-filled differential, front and rear, and a center diff. And this is kind of cool. This top plate here that houses all the electronics, you pop these latches, plate comes off. Now you can get to all your electronics, batteries, everything's tucked away in there. So this is an Ace RC speed controller. It's their brushless 150 series, so that's 150 amp continuous. Pretty nice rating. This is a Ripper 2000 kV brushless motor. You can see that A-scale motor in there. We have the Ace RC 2.4 gigahertz 4-channel receiver. All this length here on the antenna, you might be asking why it's so long, it's just so you can route it. This little bit on top is actually the only part that's active, the only receiving part of the antenna. So if we wanted to, we could mount it down and tuck it underneath there. It's really your preference. Looking around here, I see that the drive shafts are also 5 millimeters thick and CVDs front and rear, so you're going to have a really smooth, powerful drivetrain. I can't tell if it's Mod 1. I want to say it's 32 pitch gears, but a standard nonetheless. Slotted aluminum motor mount. Looking farther into it, all steel outdrives on the differentials. We have sway bars pre-installed on the rear. What else we got going on here? There's so much. Pivot ball suspension on the front, so instead of a caster block, steering block setup, you have a pivot ball. It can be a lot smoother, a little more slop-free, less areas for slop. It's just a different way to go about doing it. You see this on the Revo, the T-Max. Very popular way to do it. Very simplistic. I like that a lot. Functional front bumper. We got a crush zone here, so when you hit something, it'll kind of absorb the impact for you. These are 4 or 5 millimeter adjustable metal tie rods on the back and front. This is a metal geared high torque steering servo included with it, so they're set up pretty well there. Obviously a very beefy bell crank steering setup with the servo saver built in, also adjustable. This has a center differential on it, and that's fluid filled as well. So really, without the tires on it, I'm holding my hands almost an A-scale buggy. And with the big monster tires on there, you know, you can imagine the possibilities. The ground clearance goes up, It's going to sit about this high off the ground. Just have a ton of fun with it. We're really excited to get a running video out here for you guys. This comes pre-installed with Deans on it. You can run two 2-cell or two 3-cell side by side in this battery tray, and then you want a splitter, and I think I saw that included it. Let's get the radio out here first. So again, this is a 2.4 radio. Really nice radio included with this kit. You got a screen on it for all your adjustments, sub-trims, endpoint adjustments, steering rates, reversing, model, battery life. This is a 3 or 4 channel radio. I see that we have at least a 3rd channel button to play around with. Dual rate steering switch right on the bottom here. Again, 2.4, nice short antenna, really good range, great reliability. Recharging jack, and this is something I've never seen before. You can turn the radio on to display and on, so I'm guessing that you can just keep the display on to check your settings. We'll have to look into it a little bit and show you guys what that's all about. Really nice radio. I'm actually really excited to give this thing a go. Going into it farther, tearing into one of the 6 boxes that we got with it. Here's our spare parts. So we got a T-wrench for all our nuts and axles, an extender for the wrench. Oh, we got a wheelie bar in here, and yes, here is the splitter with Deans on it, so you can run the 2 batteries together. Bunch of spare little gadgets here, spare wheel nuts, rod ends, things you know you might break, they include, so it's kind of nice to see that. Let's check out one of these tires to get a better idea of the size. Big old tires, 17 millimeter hubs. I mean, these are almost as big as our fist scale back there. This should give you an idea of size. I mean, look at the ground clearance we'll get with that. Just a huge truck. We're going to have a ton of fun with this. Short wheelbase, huge tires. Built right means a lot of flips and just a lot of general bashing around. The drag link is aluminum on this thing. Again, something I love to see. You know, parts that take a lot of abuse. Anytime they include them in aluminum is great. Really beefy upper arms in the front, so we don't have the tie rod like in the rear. They know that this is going to take a little bit more abuse. So you got a pretty thick molded arm here. I've never seen them that thick before. A lot of clearance there. I'm sure that helps with the tire too when you're got your suspension fully compressed. You got droop adjust screws on all the arms, so you can adjust how much droop you get. Keep it from overloading your shocks. The ESC is programmable. I love to see that they have a toroid coil built into it to reduce interference going to the speed controller. That's pretty cool. Oh man, what else? There's so many things on here. Really beefy wires. This is going to be 10 gauge wire going to the motor, so you know it's ready to handle whatever you want to throw at it. Like I said, up to a 6-cell. Looks like you can rebuild the front of the motor, replace bearings. Looking into it farther, something that I saw on the box that's really impressed me was helical cut diff gears. When I say helical cut, you know, spur gear and pinion gear like you see here have straight cut teeth. And on a ring and pinion for the differential, when you put a really steep helical cut into it, that reduces slop and engages more teeth. So that means you get a lot stronger differential. And again, they know that you needed that for this thing. This whole truck speaks of engineering with the thick drive shafts and axles, the all-metal drivetrain, including the helical cut diffs, a 3-diff setup with fluid, so you can adjust this. You can adjust the torque transfer. They know that you're going to be beating on this thing. We're excited to do it. So that is the monster truck from Thunder Tiger. We're excited to get a running video out for you guys. If you have any questions about this beast, comment on down below. While you're at it, check out our website, rcnightmare.com. Thanks for watching this video, guys. We'll see you soon.